Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Latrevia's Kitchen, and today we are making some Shaq burgers, guys. Now we're not gonna eat them like Shaq does. Apparently he does like 2 half-pound patties, but we are using his meat, guys. Shaq has meat district, Shaq Angus brisket, chuck, and short rib beef patties. They're half a pound a patty, guys. I found them at Food Lion. Beware though. I didn't realize this until after I paid for them. I didn't see a price. About $15, guys. But I have tried them already before and they were great. To season these Shaq patties, we're going to be using some kosher salt, onion powder, garlic powder. I like using this Montreal Steak seasoning here. I like that right there. We're also going to be adding some black pepper on it. And I'm going to be putting some of that W sauce in my meat patty, guys. It adds more flavor, and then when you bite down in there, it has some juice running down. Whew. I love burgers, guys, but you guys already know I love food anyway in general. It's going to be a bacon cheeseburger. So I have some of that Applewood smoked bacon. We're going to be cooking that in the oven. We're going to top it off with some crispy onions. I got these that are garlic pepper flavor. We're going to put them on top of the bacon. And of course, it's a burger, right? So we're going to be using some lettuce and tomato for our burger. I'm gonna put the lettuce on the bottom one because that lettuce is gonna help hold those juices, right? So I'm gonna put the lettuce on the bottom bun. And I love watching Sam the Cooking Guy, right? He has a sauce that he would make for his burgers, so we decided to try it out at our house. You take basically some barbecue sauce, some mayo, and some sriracha, and mix it all together, and you get like this pink looking sauce here. That's going to be on the bottom bun of my burger and the top. So to get started, I've already preheated my oven to 400 degrees. And I have 4 slices of bacon on here. I've already sprayed my aluminum foil on the pan here. And we're gonna put them in the oven for about 15 minutes. So we have our bacon in the oven. That's gonna be going for about 15 minutes at 400 degrees. And now it's time to crack into these Shaq patties, guys. Woo! I'm gonna be using my kitchen shears here to cut into here. And remember I said these are half-pound patties. So unless you're really hungry and you want a whole pound burger, all you need is 1 patty. So we're gonna take this out. Slide him over. And of course, I am making 2 patties because I know my honey's gonna want one of these too. So let's go ahead and get that made too at the same time. And for these patties, what I like to do, I know some people probably be like, well, just go ahead and crush them up and put them back. What I want to do is I am going to just punch a little hole, like a little well in the middle of each one. So you guys can see that there. I put like a little well in the middle of each one. And in that well goes my W sauce here. Just gonna pour some in here, just enough, you know, just however much you want for your seasoning. gonna drop a little bit extra on the outside of the well too. All right, first things first, we've already done this well, right? So now we want to kind of close it up as best as we can. Some of it's gonna come out looking like, you know, swishing at you and everything. It's okay. That's how we're gonna get a nice kind of juicy burger. I learned this trick from one of my husband's old coworkers in the Army. They came over to the house one day and we were grilling burgers and they tasted great. So yeah, I started using the W sauce in mine as well. So we got that kind of closed up so that you can see. And we are going to season both sides of our patties. We're going to be eating both sides, so we want to season both sides. We're going to start off with the onion powder. Just sprinkle it on there. Garlic powder. A little bit of kosher salt. Pepper. That Montreal Steak seasoning. And so that you can see it here. See all that seasoning on there. These are gonna be some really flavorful burgers, guys. I love anything that really has flavor. As long as it's not something I'm allergic to, I'm good. So we're gonna go ahead and flip this over and season the other side the same exact way. So our onion powder. Now another thing that you can do is take you some onions, cut them up in some little slivers, go ahead and saute them up on the stove top. That way you got that onion flavor, and put that like on the bottom, on your bottom bun, and then put your meat on there. But instead, I'm gonna use onion powder to get that flavor. We added our garlic powder, a little bit of kosher salt, black pepper. Remember, we are going to be eating both sides of the meat, so that's why we're seasoning both sides. And then last, add this Montreal Steak seasoning. Looking so good. All right, so this part is what we're gonna be grilling our meat on the grill top. And I have it like in between 350, 400 right now. So we're gonna go ahead and spray this down with some Pam, a little non-stick spray. My little green light on this side is indicating it's ready for me to use. So we're gonna go ahead here, pick up this one patty, and just put that there. Hear that sizzle, guys? That's what we want. So go ahead and add this one right here. Now these are some big patties, so it's not gonna cook like it would normally cook, like really quickly. So you wanna give it a little bit more time. I'm gonna start off seeing like where they look in about like 5 minutes, and I'll check back in with you to let you know. So guys, I just checked on our bacon here. This is thick cut bacon, so I'm gonna put it back in for about another minute, and hopefully by then it should be just at that crispy point that I want it. It's been about 7 minutes so far. So So we're gonna try to flip these big patties here. If you actually know me, you know I'm right-handed. So this does get to be a little difficult for me when I'm trying to do this. Get this other one flipped here. Guys, it's almost like Burger King up in here, but better, you know? Look at these grill lines going through these burgers here. They are going to be great. When I say great, I mean great. That is one thing. Growing up, my mom, I always look forward to it. She'd be like, Trey, I want a burger. I'm like, me too. She always knew where to get the best burgers from growing up, or either she just make them herself. So, shout out to Mom. I just spent the weekend with her and it was great. So guys, our minute has passed. It's time to get this bacon out. And yeah, it is where I want it to be. So I'm going to sit it on the top of the stove top here. I know some of that heat from the oven is kind of rising up at the back, so I'm going to slide that a little bit further back. Turn off my oven. And the only thing I'm waiting for now is for my patties to be done. I got white American cheese, some slices, and each patty is going to get their own 2 slices. Not 1, but 2. What I'm trying to say, guys, is just I'm hungry. They're smelling great. They're looking fantastic. When I say fantastic, I mean fan-freaking-tastic is how they are looking right now. And smelling just, you see that steam coming up? Yes. And if you know me, you already know I'm not just eating just a burger. I'm gonna drop some fries in the fryer back here and let them get started too. So I have some Orida waffle cut fries, and that's what we're gonna be eating with this burger here. So guys, I'm just gonna give this another little press down just to be, I keep seeing the juices come up, so that's making me very, very happy. I know you guys probably see this and be like, didn't she just have on a Cowboys jersey in another video? Yes, Cowboys is my team, but right now, my hubby is upstairs watching his team, the Broncos, play, and I'm using his grilling tool, his spatula, to make these burgers today. So another one of his tools is meat thermometer. I'm gonna go ahead and check these real quick. So they look like they are at the temperature I want them to be for my liking. My fries are done. I pulled the basket up so they can start draining down. And I'm gonna turn this heat down on my meat for a little bit. But leave it there for me to melt my cheese on top. And remember I said I'm doing 2 slices. So let's get that on there. Like a little crisscross. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. is going pretty well for me. I'm happy about it. Only thing I'm a little bit sad about is the weekend's just too short. But I'm sure the week should go by pretty quick. So for our buns, I don't just eat buns straight out the pack. I need my buns to have a nice little butter toasted side. So on this griddle top side, I'm gonna go ahead and get my butter all the way around as much as I can. I'm gonna add another scoop in a second here. So we're using this Nature's Own brioche buns. They're good, guys. They're soft, they're sweet, they taste great. They even have the Nature's Own brioche buns for the hot dog buns too. If that's something you guys are looking forward to looking at. Just so you can see the label again, the Nature's Own here. Yeah. Just go ahead and take them, put them down. Take them, put them down. I see our cheese is starting to melt the way we want it to here. And I'm gonna go ahead and push these down just a little bit. Now, if you're concerned about the possibility of you burning your hands trying to toast your buns, then you can use like another spatula or something like that. Me, I've just been doing it this way for a while now. Just make sure you don't touch the griddle top. If you're using a frying pan on the stove, just make sure you don't touch the edges. Be careful. Remember, we want to be able to eat and enjoy and not get hurt. Cooking can be dangerous, but just make sure you take the right steps to do it. So I'm gonna take a little peek here at this bun. Look at that, guys. Make sure the first one looking good. Ooh, look at that right there. Looking pretty good to me. And yes, today I'm using paper plates. It's football Sunday. So do the best we can. Go ahead and get this off here. Turn that heat off there. And remember, I said I'm using the sauce. So you can see me build this burger up here. Give the sauce a nice little stir. Remember, that's that barbecue, mayo, and sriracha. Learned that from Sam the cooking guy. I love watching his show. So I'm gonna take it and put a little bit down here on the bottom bun there. And because this one's mine, I'm gonna take it and put a little bit on that top bun too. Yes. It's gonna be so great, guys. It's gonna be so great. You see this right here? So we got that layer of lettuce, 2 tomatoes, and the cheese is nice and melted. So guess what time? It's time to go ahead, and I want this patty. I'm gonna go ahead and try to lift this up here. Place my patty right there. Now remember, this is a bacon cheeseburger, right? So I'm gonna take my bacon. See how I was able to bend that back? I'm doubling it up. So I want 2 strips but I'm breaking them in half, going that way. I want these crispy onions on top here. You see that there? How tall this is getting. You got that tomato and lettuce peeking out from the side and the bottom there. How thick that half-pound burger patty is with both that melted cheese, that bacon, and them onion straws up top. Yes. This is gonna be a handful to get. So here it is, guys, the final product. We got this burger looking wonderful. We got these fries. All the ingredients, all the instructions, all of that will be down in the description box below. I hope you guys have a great NFL football Sunday, and until next time, bye.